good, LeBron? Let's go, Jonas. Let's go, Jason. TJF days are over. TGIF, possibly, yeah. Yo, Lux, what's up? Let's go, Florin. I just bought an Alpha Futures eval and I used Trade of 8, and it's the 5 seconds delayed. Trade of 8's 5 second delayed? Really? I would ask them, bro. Shouldn't be delayed. We'll just ask the Alpha Futures Discord. Let's go, Thomas. I'll add you in the giveaway, Philip. How do I join their Discord? Oh, just send me a message on let me just ask them. These guys respond like all the time, bro. So it's always good to just ask them questions if you have any. Are you 100% sure it's 5 seconds delay? What's up, Speedy? What's good, Prime? Using Trading View to Trading View. Good, Mo. He was exactly right about NVIDIA the other day. Yeah. Sounds like a connection issue. I would try reconnecting it, Philip. And worst case, you might just have to open up a ticket, bro. I don't think anyone else. Well, I don't think people should. That's not like it shouldn't be like that, you know. Something's definitely wrong. I would just try like maybe re-signing in or something. Giveaway's gonna be after trading. Silver bullet idea. I mean, yeah, we have 10 a.m. news, so I don't really trade a silver bullet, but I can probably just wait till 10 a.m. to look for my model. Doing good, brother. Why is there a fake account here with like 600K likes? I don't know, bro. They're really just trying to finesse people, scam them into getting a course that I don't sell. I'll put my levels on the chart. You guys can see what I'm looking at. What's up, Cairo? My trade debate's working. It should be fine. Today we're just gonna try to take the first A plus setup. Hopefully it's easy. TGIF is possible, yes. I'll cover buy it when we get closer to 9:30, or at least I'll cover my pre-market plan Using Obsidian? No idea what that is. Where to start learning ICT? ICT 2022 mentorship. Where do I join the Alpha Discord? Just send me a message, Philip. I'll send you an invite. Do I have you added? I don't have you added. Just send me a. Are you in MyCell's Discord? I can just put it here. Are you in here? Good, bro. Are you in this chat, Philip? It's been good, bro. Can't complain. You know, I'll just send it in chat. I'll just send it in chat, bro. ICT 2022 mentorship is good, bro. ICT 2022 mentorship is so gold. It's so gold. But all his mentorships are gold. I'm gonna be honest. They're all really freaking good. They're all really, really insightful. He's a really good teacher. Good part. Where are my locks, bro? Come on. We got a hit today, man. Eight green dailies in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5. This one's not green, but yeah, technically, pretty much. Might as well be at least. Yeah, you can join the giveaway. You used 2 yesterday. I'll add you, Rosalie. I believe you. The giveaway winners are going to be announced after stream. I don't have any physical accountability journals. Just the only thing I struggle with is discipline. Yeah, for sure, bro. You should have an accountability journal. TGIF is a weekly retracement to counter trend idea. How to make your own model using ICT. Learn everything. Write down what resonates with you. Make a model, or just use one of his models, and then you adapt that to your own. You just got to get to studying first. That's step 1, brother. You got to get to studying. Been chopped this week, so I hope y'all getting somewhere good. Appreciate you, bro. Buys today? All right, we can cover buys. So a couple things to look for. I'm expecting a move lower. I think London lows is a really good objective. These relative equal lows below midnight opening price. I think that's a good objective as a TGIF kind of idea. So if we're looking at TGIF levels right now, you can see that 30% is right at previous day's low, 20% is pretty close to London highs. We have an SMT at previous day's high. We have an SMT at previous day's high right now. I'm not sure whether or not that's going to hold or not. But if it does, it aligns with our idea. And if we do come up and take previous day's high, well, then we simply scan for reversal. I wouldn't expect more than 50% of the weekly SIBI, so I have this level marked. So Anything above that, it to me is a little bit too far. And yeah, very simple. That's the game plan. We're looking for London relative equal lows. If we start getting really bullish order flow, then okay, we can potentially frame a high probability setup towards previous day's high. So we'll just have to see what happens with this SMT. But for the most part, I'm looking for these lows. Pretty clean lows. Another losing day? Maybe, bro. Who knows? You still watching though? Hello, how was you? We took a loss yesterday. Did you study ICT 2022 or all of them? I've studied all of them. Every single playlist on ICT's YouTube channel I have watched. Some of them I've watched multiple times. I've watched 2022 like 4 times. I've watched 2016 3 times. Those are the best ones in my opinion. It's okay, bro. They just want clout. So that's the bias. That's the game plan. Minus 2R yesterday. Big loss. Minus 2R is the most I'm ever going to lose. So, no, it's regular. I just finished 2022 ICT like you said. It's gold. It really is gold, man. It really is. ICT 2022 is really good. They're all good, though, like I said. Was it choppy? Yeah, I had the right idea. I went long 3 times. I went long once, so minus 1R. And then 2 trades, minus 0.5R. And then it just 1050 macro pumped and delivered all our objectives. You said you watched 2016, 2022. What about 2023, 2024? Brother, I've seen all of it. I've seen 2020. Every single playlist on his YouTube channel. The Forex series, the market maker from OTE, pattern recognition. Things I wish I would go back and do differently. ICT Forex. Yeah, the market maker primer series. It's a really good series, by the way. Even if you don't trade Forex, that ICT Forex market maker primer series is a really good playlist. 2023, every single lecture. 2024, every single lecture. Most of the 2025 stuff. What's going on? I don't know. I see this. Some volatility spike. What's good, Toffee? I don't know, but we'll see if Trump's speaking now. Let me pull it up.
Produce.
How many hours do you think you spent with ICT? Like watching ICT? What do you mean spent with ICT? Best platform? I use AlphaTix. It's very nice. My ICT kill zone indicator. Yeah, I mean I only mark out Asia and Midnight Open and New York Open, but this is the setting for Asia. And then this doesn't matter. Don't need all of that. And then I just mark out Midnight Open, 8:30, 9 New York kill zone, and then 9:30. That's all I do. Hearing the word China, you just gotta be patient, bro. There's always stuff like this going on, man. You just have to be ready and understand what's going on. Today's options expiry, is it actually? Yeah, usually options expiry is pretty choppy, if that's true. But, I mean, it's not futures expiry, so. We've also already expanded above Asia session. In the realm. Do you think it's a good idea to watch every ICT mentorship? Why not just find one model and stick to it? How do you know what's going to work for you if you don't have all the information, you know? Sure, you can just pick one, but what if it doesn't resonate with your trading? So, in my opinion, you should watch, learn, study, and then once you have all the information, make a decision on how you want to trade and everything. It also just, you know, the mentorships are not just about models. It's not really about them. That's not why I watch the mentorships. It's not about the model that he teaches in the mentorship. For the most part, I didn't really take any of his models, actually. I traded 2022 for a bit, but It wasn't like I was trying to take the model. What I was trying to learn was everything he knows about the charts. There's some stuff you just can't teach. You learn it over time. You know. There's no like, all right, we'll do this, and like there's just too much about trading. You know. So that's the kind of gold. You know, when to trade, when not to trade, what to look for when this happens, what to look for when that happens, all that kind of stuff. Oh, we have. I don't even know which one. 25% org. Gotta make this all blue. All right, so we get above New York kill zone open. Yeah, I see. In my opinion, this could potentially just go to London lows. But we could come back up and dump it. This could be a fake move. I'm gonna wait anyways. Like this could just be, you know, inducing shorts. We come back up, take this high, probably previous day's high. That would be a high probability scenario to find a high probability short, but it also could just dump. We're almost at midnight open already. Anyways, my eyes go to these lows. It's my objective for the day. 25% of the weekly SIBI there. Ugh. 'Alright, so we have the opening range gap. We're trading between 50 and 75 right now. We have 10 a.m. news, so it's never a bad idea to wait for 10 a.m. news. And yeah, what's the stock market looking like? A little bit up. Tesla's going up. Yeah, we're up really good in our stock position. That was a so we're gonna roll the two alpha futures giveaway winners. We're gonna roll them after trading. And then sometime this week, like I'm telling you guys right now, if you are not in the free Discord, we're gonna announce a big ass giveaway. So be in the free Discord. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I see the SIBI. I don't want to mark it out. Too many levels marked out. Oh, pretty slow. Open. Expected when you have 10 a.m. news. Yeah, I mean, we could just stay heavy towards my objective. That would suck, but not much you can do. There's full opening range gap low. This might just stay heavy. I didn't want to take anything too early. But it looks like this will play out. It's a really nice. You swept the 15-minute high, 15-minute bearish, SMT previous day's high. It's a really nice idea. It just formed so early. It literally formed 9:30. So I don't know. Maybe we can find a silver bullet or like protraction idea at 10 a.m. or going into the macro. That'll be our best trade idea. Here's midnight open. We're in a deep discount now. Well, not a deep discount, but we're at that price level where, you know, we could reject midnight open and the 15-minute BISI. If I was bullish, a really solid candle. 15-minute bullish. Midnight open. I see it, but it's not my trade. Could be a classic model. Sell side, buy side, sell side, and then we get a run to the buy side, and then we get a reversal. Probably want to be a little bit more patient than that. I think we just wait till 10. Wait for the news. In case we get choppy, just take the highest probability trade that we get today. If we took out this high, could have been a short candidate, but we didn't. Scan the YM. See, YM did take out that high, so we definitely do have an SMT there. But I'm not going to short this. This would be the idea. We can tape read this idea. Imagine you went long on this CISD. You're probably hurting, and I don't blame you. I feel like the old me would have taken this CISD long. Literally came in the day looking for lower prices, and then the first moment you get a CISD, you're like, ah shit, reversal. Can't trade like that. Can't trade like that. Not a real CISD, just a bearish order block. Can still get 2R from this idea, but I'm not gonna take it. Before the macro, before 10 a.m. news, I see this in bearish fair value gap. I'm not in this trade, by the way, guys. I'm just tape reading. I gotta stop doing that because I know people are copying. Just watching this city. I want to see how the speed in it, the closure, the body, that kind of thing. Remember, this is a short I'm opting out to take. Even though my model formed, I'm opting out to take. A little bit too early before 10 a.m. news. And we already came into midnight open. So if it was like up here, sure, then at least I have some coverage when I can partial at midnight open. But if I'm going to short to London relative equal lows, I'm set to take off the sound. Remember, I don't like it either. How do you take off the sound? See the rejection off first presentation. Get a 15-second OB in here, maybe. So new 15-minute candle, potentially opens high, trades lower. Or we get a really nice breaker in here. It's also possible. Because we already went to midnight open, so like that was my first objective. Well, midnight open is always an objective for me. If it's a daily Po3. So previous day's high is possible. I might have to divert my attention here. I don't know if the London relative equal lows idea is still valid. So I think for now I'm going to stay neutral. Just what it's showing me here. The run to midnight open, taking out the lows. Potential breaker here. So I'm just going to stay neutral for a bit. I like the TGIF idea, but I don't know if we're going to take previous day's high first or not. Left equal highs on ES. We'll see. I still favor the London relative equal lows, but I wouldn't be surprised if this gets sent to previous day high. But since I can outline both longs and shorts, I'm just going to wait to see what happens. Closing back above first presentation there. Fully closing the opening range gap. Trading into midnight open as well. there was a SIBI in here, something that we're trading up into. It makes sense. But the fact we haven't taken out any high, we're already starting to trade a little bit lower. You know, I want to see these highs get taken at least. Sloppy open. I think 10 a.m. or waiting for the macro is definitely the right decision. I just got an email. What email did I get? Why is Take Profit Trader emailing me? I don't even use these guys, bro. Why is the TikTok community so toxic, bro? So toxic. Oh, 950 macro. I mean, maybe we formed the 50-minute SIBI. I doubt it, though. We can take another immediate rebalance if it forms like that. There's the short-term highs. Any trailed stops. 950 macro. You can get a closure below here. The bearish order block and an inverse of first presentation, rejecting our 50% opening range gap and the old SIBI to get idea going into the macro. It looks something like that. We'll see. I think we can just remove the org markings. Mark this out instead. Take that back. But no move lower. Outlining potentially something like this. Just outlining. Six minutes until news. Probably just gonna wait for that to find the highest probability trade, just like the pre-market plan, which was to wait for 10 a.m. news. Yes, here. I don't think it'd be closed below first presentation. This ES close below these 3 consecutive up close candles. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for to see whether or not that happens. Ugh. Seems to be all distortion. Not looking to participate in anything in this. We have 2 sets of economic data at 10 a.m. It's the inflation and consumer number. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I like these equal lows, but I can also see a potential run from previous day's high from this discount offer. We came right into discount. And previous day's high is open. I mean, we have an SMT there. So we're just gonna have to wait for 10 a.m. to give us something really clear. Three more minutes. And we're below 8:30, 9:30, midnight. Could be a long-term low for the session. I see the 10-minute bearish here. I see the 10-minute order block. If we're bearish, we should respect these levels. Then we'd probably come down there. Three more minutes. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, 2 more minutes. Just stay patient until the news. No point in doing anything in this. Nothing clear. For me, at least. Level. I don't like I don't like the lack of imbalances in this price action. Right, 45 seconds. Ideally, what this news candle does, doesn't really matter, to be honest. Whether it goes higher or lower. Does it really matter? Let me annotate this as some volatility there from news. So, I mean, some nice volatility in that news candle. Nothing too major to keep an eye out on. It goes lower primarily off the open. Nothing clear yet. So we just wait. I still see this Sibi. Nothing clear here, really. Really sideways, really choppy. I don't want to wait for an expansion move outside of this range. It's bearish fair value gap here formed on yes. I like the idea that we're accumulating here, just above midnight open. It fits the narrative, but then again, could still be sent to previous day's high, I suppose. feel bad for anyone in a trade. So pricing took by anyone in a trade. Why did you not take the IFG before news? The answer is in that sentence. Price is bad. Previous day's end dog. No, thank you. Why did I come back to chop ass market? 10 a.m. news. My bias, it's pretty neutral right now. LDW, what's up, brother? Good morning. What's up, Parth? Moves gonna come in PM Loki. Maybe. Or lunch. Accumulation AM expansion lunch. Again, it's possible. I mean, it's only 10, but I'm still trying to fix this 5-second delay. Otherwise, I can't even trade right now. That's tough. Have you traded Forex before? Yeah, I've traded Forex before. Got the answer. Only 2 likes? Damn. Pretty low. Miami 2. Someone said, bro, the bias is bullish. Why taking short? Bro, who are you, bro? YMSMT London session? Yeah. Market preparing us for billion jobs at mark and scan barcodes. That's funny, bro. Today is Friday. I think the market doesn't have more volume. Bro, the market. How do we know if the news is strong? You look at the color of the folder, pretty much. Why don't you take the 945 IFEG before news? It's too choppy in here. If I really want to wait for an A+ setup, it has to be after news. Sometimes I'll do it, but it has to be really clean price action. There's nothing clean about consolidation. Oh, inversion at 945. It closed above at 946. And it took like, I guess, 4 minutes. Not too bad. But a lot of wicking through it. Wick, close, solid body, too sloppy. I kind of just predicted this, sideways. Or at least was prepared for it. I still favor lower movement for now. I like that we took out this high. Move above 10 a.m. takes out the short-term high. And if we can see speed lower, maybe get a nice idea to London or Asia lows. Looking at the 15-second. Maybe something like this. Maybe. Way too much back and forth. Oh, it might be another 1050 macro that you gotta wait for. Gotta be patient in these markets, and I'm not taking anything in this. Why does its first presented candle FVG also broke internal? Why does its first presented FVG is a 930 candle? That's you can't use before 930. This is 929, 930. You can't use anything before 930. Nobody think what you think, though, bro. Me? They don't have to think what I think. Bro, I think if you have the chance to buy it before the big move. What? Bro, why have past days been so brutal? It's been tough, yeah. Stick to your bias. I don't even have a bias right now. I'm neutral, to be honest. I think there's no reason to go lower. I mean, I'm leaning towards lower, but the 930 FEG itself. But the 930 itself is a fair value gap. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because this candle's not here in regular trading hours. Look, there's no fair value gap. There's nothing there. It has to be after 930. That's the whole point. You good, brother. Just press a button. It takes 3 candles to make an FEG. It has to be after 930. Exactly. 3 days of 930 barcode. Yeah, it's tough. We have all discounted rate toward lower side. I assume price will sweep the 9:30 a.m. low to long. Possible. It's a good idea. Be patient. Brother, we're only gonna go up. We're able to will come when we move a little lower. Sure. You guys know that. Like, we don't all have to have the same bias, you know? May AM session is liquidity and Q just barcoding. Yeah, it's been tough. Thoughts on those equal lows? I'm personally, my eyes are still here. I still think we can get to London and Asia lows. I don't think we want to go higher on the day. But that's just me. I'm personally expecting an expansion lower. Do you have a subscription for TradingView? Yeah. We've been extremely overbought for the past days. It's been kind of frustrating. Yeah. No one need liquidity sweep today, bro. I don't know what that means, bro. 15-minute FEG first presentation respected. What? Can you scan that barcode? Have you done swing trading before? I used to swing trade Forex. Honestly, it was kind of fun. I miss implementing my swing trade model. The reason I stopped was because I was tired of looking at all the pairs to see which one formed my setup. Is that why my data is slow? No, that shouldn't be why. You get real-time data when you sign with a prop firm and Tradeovate. Are you sure it's slow? Where does it tell you it's slow? 15-minute OB with the candle close below the last one. This is a bearish order block, if that's what you're asking. Internal to external CRT. How did I swing? Weekly power of 3. Same model. I have the same model. It's just I run it up. My model's fractal. I mean, I can trade any candle, really. Weekly, monthly. No, I didn't take any trades yet. I don't know how I can find a high probability short here. I mean, we took out the previous 15 high. Here, we are starting to reject, so maybe. We got a bearish fair value gap in here. Market structure shift. This is a breaker block. SMT at the highs. Maybe. Gems is my model. That's all it is. I just gave my model a name. It looks so bad on the 1 minute, but on the 15 minute, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like we're just going to get another OB here and then take out the sell side. That's what it looks like on the 15 minute. The 15 minute doesn't look bad at all. The only issue is finding like a high probability setup. 15 minute looks normal. It just looks like it's aligned with my idea perfectly. There's a whole lot of time distortion in here. It would look something like this. Like if you took this fair value gap. I don't know, I mean, still sideways. Did it inverse? Yeah, it did inverse. But you can allow for minute. One, 4, 2, 2. Yeah, it's tough. Good bias. I don't really have. There's no clean daily bias, but I think we can take out these lows. The daily chart is done. It's a TGIF condition. I don't know if it's gonna take previous days high or not, or previous days low. It could be an inside day, options expiry. But I think these lows can be taken out today. That's all. Stock market still up at least. Finishing the week strong. ICT's equilibrium 2 will work at its consolidation. Sure it does. You mark out the consolidation, high and low. Then you wait for the expansion to the opposite side. The one that expands from premium or discount is your OB. Tough one, guys. We're gonna have to sit this till 10:50 probably. How can I get consistency in the market by trading MMXM? Practice MMXM. Find where it forms, when it forms, and that's your consistency, bro. When and where, and I guess how. Perfect silver bullet on gold. Nice. I didn't take any trades yet. Am I allowed to blame PA? Hey, man, if you took a loss, then no. Come on, there was really no setup. Giveaways at the end of stream? Yeah, I would do it now, but I guess I probably won't take it until 10:50 macro anyways. You guys want to do the giveaway now? Or do you guys want to wait till after 10:50 macro? Because I'm not going to touch this until 10:50. There's no way. I don't care if I see something so clear. Someone said wait. 3 people said now. It'll be after 10:50 escape. Like I'm gonna. The only way I'm gonna take a setup is if we get like a 10:50 macro. Giveaway was for 30%, Toffee. What are videos that I watch to learn more about it? ICT's videos are the best. Now you have to go later. I'm down for now. How can you take the trades off first from the fair value gap? How do you know it's going to be the real deal? Give us lessons for. I have a whole video on that exact idea, brother. You got 30%, Toffee? Alright, bro. I'll add you right now. I'll just slip you in at like 25 or something. Alright. Although he's seeing some nice movement right now, but still don't think I can take this though. Best to just wait for 1050 macro anyways. Are you bear? I'm personally, the move I want to capture today is a high probability move to either London or Asia low. That's my idea. Anything else I'm not really interested in. If it wants to pump to previous day's high, that's okay. I'm gonna align with that. And if it doesn't give it to me, then I'm not gonna take a trade. We might have to wait here for the giveaway. I mean, price action is moving. My entire model is on YouTube, yeah. I don't really have how I determine daily bias. How I determine daily bias is order flow. It's really simple. That's it. Just look at the institutional order flow. The fair value gaps, the highs and lows, the weekly power of 3, the monthly power of 3. That's the quarterly power of 3. That's it. Just power of 3 and order flow. I like this as potentially an inducement. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for the giveaway, guys, because I want to see this price action. I like this potentially inducement where we distort, take out the high, and then reverse. But it's not really giving anything too clear. $45 people in this giveaway. And I'm not taking any more additions. I announced it literally like twice a day, every day. If you didn't get in, you didn't get in. But we'll do it. We'll probably do it after the macro. I'm not interested in any longs. Like, even if it shows me A plus long, I'm probably just gonna ignore it. Stick with my idea for today. I don't mind switching my bias, or at least my plan, but right now, I'm gonna stick with it. If this was inside the macro, I'd be able to trust it way more. Technically, a protraction model would look something like this. Damn, it's like really going down. The issue is it could have just been going down for the gap, so I mean we'll just wait. They didn't even inverse. Look at that. Even if you got it like here, you could put the stop there. Did inverse there. I think this is going to inverse. It probably goes a little bit higher. If I had to guess, but I don't have to guess. I mean, I got an S&T with YM actually. Even a fill like that's not bad at all. Ten 30 in 4 minutes. It'd be way higher probability to form a trade around 10:30 idea. You get an S&T here. 3 more minutes till 10:30. There it stabs through. Yo, Philip, get it? You can get 1 second refresh time. Philip, what you need to do is get CME data. CME data. So you can get the cheapest trading view plan. It's like, I don't know, like $11 or something. And then you can get the CME real time data on TradingView. You have to pay for it separately. I think it's like $5 a month or something. They might have inflated it, bro. Inflation's crazy. I got it like 2 years ago. It was $5 or something. But I think it's went up because my TradingView subscription numbers, when I get the statement, it's like way higher. But yeah. I want to see if we put in a swing high here. When it's till 10:30. Okay. I want to see if we put a swing high here or not. Because if so, this high, well, there's no shorter high to it actually, but on ES, we can potentially get the intermediate term high there. This would also qualify a mitigation. But let's see. Simply just seeing, outlining. And 30 in. And 30 in a minute and 30 seconds. I'm gonna get in here while we still have some decent risk to reward to work with. Alright, I'm going to try this short. Off the order block, inversion fair value gap. Stop at the S&T. I'm risking half R on this, but I might scale in. Should it show me signs that we are going to take out the Asian low? Feeling my stop down a little bit. Definitely going to be taking something off at this level. Reduce the risk off the trade. Alright. I like that midnight open low. I want to put my stop above 50% of this gap. So, see this bearish fair value gap, I'll put my stop. You know, we'll just put it at the high of it for now. Yeah, we'll leave it there. And 30. We'll get something else off at this low. We'll trail it down though. I'm gonna remove that limit order. We'll trail it down. As soon as this goes down, I'll put a buy stop. If we get a protraction model, I'll add positions. Our fill is pretty much at 50% first presentation, so I like that fill. It's not the worst. We've already taken the partial, so our stop's covered. Took off the sounds. I don't know why there's still sounds. Our stop's covered because we already took off. Right, we already took off. Took off a partial, so it's way easier. If you always, oh, how do you hold trades? Well, it's risk free now if it comes back and stops me, you know, because we already took a partial. And we reduced the risk. Original risk was calculated at this level. Looking at the 30-minute candle here. That is not first presentation. Yeah, it is. Your marking is incorrect. I'm not touching it till 10:50. Well, my model formed at 10:30, so I'm gonna take it. Paper, and I'm taking this on my alpha accounts. It will hit TP fast. Don't worry. What's better, futures or forex? In my opinion, futures. Bro's in trouble. He just don't know it yet. We already took off partials, bro. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you guys something. Put a buy stop here. Putting a buy stop here. So this is, I could partial here, or I can just put a buy stop in case this just absolutely sends. And then worst case, it doesn't send, and we just take the partial off there. Why'd you enter on NQ, not ES? I always enter on NQ. So there, the partial hits at the level anyways. You just have to be quick with it. Taking a partial at that sell side. And honestly, I don't see myself touching here anything for a while, unless we form something like this, in which case I'll chill my stop and add a position. We don't have to keep the stop up here, man. If we start seeing something that tells me I have to close the trade manually, I'll simply close the trade manually, right? Not gonna lie, boys, we needed this one. Not gonna lie to any of you guys. You guys know. It's been a tough week for me. Kept getting stops, kept getting the move happening. Move kept happening without us. How does it work when you enter again? I only enter again if I reduce my original risk. I'll never open myself up to more risk. What did you say about the buy stop? I'll show you again if I get the opportunity. Yeah, my stop's not going to be break even, but I'm going to manually close once I start seeing something, you know? So I'm leaving it here because I don't know what I'm going to see as it starts trading higher, if it trades higher, you know? I'm not just going to put it at break even. I don't want to take it off if it trades right here. It also depends how it trades there. Well, I mean, we'll see if we just get a full TP here. Would be great. So I'll show. Someone asked about the buy stop method. Let me show you guys the buy stop method. If you take partials, you need to know the buy stop method. The buy stop method is simple. Let's say we're looking to take another partial here shortly. 390, an extra 20 points. I'm gonna have to wait a bit. So instead of just clicking sell, what I can do is place a buy stop here. I'll place a buy stop right here. What this does is if this candle just so happens to send it lower, right? If it just so happens to, see? Now I get filled anyway at the level I wanted to get filled at. Does that make sense? And then we have 4 contracts running. I'm gonna bring the stop to this short-term high. If you get stopped, simply re-enter. The rest of the position is gonna look like this. It's been too choppy, so that's why I'm just taking extra partials. No drawdown on our entry as well. Very nice. The entry off was the OB. Managed to time that distribution very nicely with 1030. Just a 1030 range being put in. I'm honestly considering just taking the rest off here. We enter with 15. I don't want to give back too many of my profits here. 4 micros left on the 15 is too left. I'm going to put this at this high right here. If we form the OB, then it's fine. If not, well, we have 2 runners, and I'll just leave 2 runners to Asia low. I just don't want to give back too many profits. I don't think I want to re-enter this as well. I'm just going to take the win. You know? So that's why I'm looking to get rid of my positions here. As we trade through London lows, I'll take another partial. But look what I'm going to do. Instead of clicking partial, look. Oh, we actually missed it. So I'm just going to take it there. As soon as it reaches the level, you just put the limit order there. You might just get slipped. I would probably take one more partial at Asia low, one more partial at previous day low, and we'll leave it there. You said you wouldn't take a trade until 10:50? Yeah, I lied. My model formed at 10:30, so I took it. It just formed way too nicely at 10:30. You just need to know when your model's going to form, you know? You need to know when your model's going to form. Here. I just don't want to give back too many profits on this. Especially after a losing week, I'm just going to take what I get. Not demand Asia low or previous day low. And we were right. At least we were right about London low. I'm glad I was able to be patient through all this. The last couple days, we predicted every move. The last couple days, we just were not able to. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just close this. ES takes out the sell side. Here's another. Last buy stop in TP, previous day low, and we managed to get the bulk of it out where we wanted to, which is, you know, our TP. Now we have a final runner, which would give us the 50 points. But it might just take us out right here. You don't want my entry moves when I take partial. You're not taking partials, bro. You're probably adding position. You're probably adding positions, bro. Your entry shouldn't move when you take partials. This parsing looks really bad, but I don't care. We got the bulk off where we wanted. You'd have to show me a video, bro. I'd have to see what you're doing wrong. Your entry shouldn't move. Did you earn back all? Guys, when I trade, I don't trade with P&L. I genuinely have no idea. I know how much I risk, but when I'm partialing and managing my positions, I don't know. I don't. I'll let you guys know at the end of the week. That's how I trade. Monday, all my balance and everything is off. I'm gonna take this off before it retraces. I will take it out there. That's nice. Yes, micros. I don't trade minis. It's minis here, but it's micros on my account. All right. I'm just getting off that last candle expansion. Sure, previous day low is possible, but good trade. On TradeView, I click market, sell. Sell limit? Bro, sell limit is not a partial. Sell limit is selling the... Partial is buy limit, bro. There you go. You're adding positions. You're selling where you're trying to take profits, bro. If you're in a short, you have to put buy limits. Why was your bias bearish? I was expecting a retracement into the weekly range. SMT at previous day high. For me, these relative equal lows were really clean. And yeah, I was looking for that. We're inside the weekly bearish fair value gap. Although the higher time frame is bullish, you just need to know when to expect counter trend ideas. You know, model formed right at 10:30. You guys know 10:30 PO3. Yeah. Definitely helped the amount of losses we've taken today. That was at least 2R, if I had to guess. That was at least 2R, and we risked 0.5 on that, by the way. So we didn't even go in with the full. It was like maybe 0.75. We'll announce the giveaway winner shortly. All about patience, man. See, we've been losing all week. But I survived. You know? Because I kept bro revenge traded with higher risk. This is lower risk actually. I didn't even risk. I risked 0.75R on this trade. I was gonna add a position, but it didn't give us any ads. It just kept going lower. Anyway, let me just quickly post this in my journal, and then we'll do the giveaway winners. Can you grow a $100 account? No. There's really no point in growing a $100 account, bro. Unless you risk the entire thing on one trade, and then sure, maybe then. You'd have to win your first trade, though. Fully follow pre-market. Yeah. 1030 power 3 protraction model. I'm definitely done for the day, especially because I had a losing week. I really don't want to give back anything I just made. You know, it would be brutal to my mental. We've had a tough week, so I'm just gonna walk away happy with that. All right, guys. There's no need for the congratulations. You know, I know everyone gets hyped when we win, especially the people who followed. But what's really nice is that I followed everything I wanted to follow. You know, I'm gonna announce the giveaway winners now. So I'm not accepting any entries. I didn't miss anyone who was supposed to be in the giveaway. Is Alpha Futures cheaper? Yes. Can you go to your Discord server and recommend me if I should wait for my setup? What? Recommend? You want me to recommend you if you should wait for your setup? Bro, I don't think you know what your setup is if you have to ask me that question. So no, I cannot help you, bro. You should know what your setup is. There's 2 winners for this giveaway. 45 entries. 2 winners. Everyone has around a 1 in 20 chance. Spin wheel. Maybe we should do a different wheel spinner because wheel spin number. Your name should be here multiple times, Carl. I remember adding it. The entry is too late, but I see Cal. Let me check our messages 1 sec. Did I really miss it? Someone just messaged me. I won the giveaway. Someone messaged me. I won the giveaway. Can I get my account? But we haven't even done the release yet. Let me check, Cal. I guess if anyone's here and I missed it. Carl, what's your Discord, Carl? That dimension was based on. Carl, didn't you only get one, or am I tripping? A7 Medino. I bought 3 accounts. Why am I only entered 1? I don't believe you got 3 accounts, bro. That's why. YD, you didn't. Oh wait, this is from. Yeah, you didn't get any. You didn't. YD, you didn't send me anything, bro. This is from the 14th and 15th. All right, let's do this. I'll add you A7. You told me you added? Did you message the wrong person, bro? You said when are winners around? You said giveaway entry. Bro, you didn't send me any proof. You just messaged me saying giveaway. Kispe is definitely here. I remember adding Kispe. If you didn't send me proof, I did not add you in the giveaway. It's as simple as that. No, we took a nice win today, actually, Nick. If you didn't send me proof, I didn't add you in the giveaway. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. Yeah, I can move your name bio. I'll just slip you right in here. There, you get one move, bro. I should have two, bro. DM'd you. I believe you, Carl. I think I misunderstood what was going on there. I thought you were struggling to get the one. I added you 3 times, A7. Give a look shorts the next hour, so we might close below the FEG. For anyone looking at the... Oh, we closed it at a perfect level, huh? That's nice. I'm not trusting the 10-hour open higher wick. You wanted like a move above 1030? Yeah, I mean, that's fair to assume. But that's probably going to happen later, right? It can happen right now, you know? I mean, look at it. You told me you added me? I didn't tell... Oh, you're right. I did tell you. My fault, bro. You have to show me when you got the accounts. I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of you guys are trying to scam me. You guys are just sending me emails of like old accounts you got. And Kispe, what's your Discord? And I'm not stupid, obviously. I know how this works, you know? You know how many messages I got where people were like, yo, add me. And they send me like an email. That could be anyone's email. I'm not stupid, you know? And if you do end up winning, they're going to, when the account gets registered in your account, they're going to know, Rosalie, I did add you. Kispe's 29. Yeah, Kispe, you there, bro. So even if you you know, I have to see the date you bought the account, you know? So you can try to scam me, but I'm not stupid. Alright, just gotta figure out. Do you guys like this one? Or this one? I mean, we've been using this one. Hey, bro, CMD really played out today? No way you're saying CMD still, bro. But yeah, it did play out today. Yeah, it was a while ago, Eunice. This is for the 30% only. Yeah. So, all right, let's roll. 48 people. Roll. 2 winners. 2 winners for the giveaway. Goal number 1. This is always fun to do, man. I love spinning this thing. Oh. 48. Carl, that's you, buddy. That's all you, man. And that's well-deserved. That's well-deserved. Yo, Biohazard. You're sad right now. I know. I was thinking about it too, bro. That was right there for you. That was right there. He got robbed. It was so close to number 1. All right. Carl, yeah, congrats, Carl. Carl, well-deserved. Well-deserved by Carl. Just send me a message, Carl, and I'll get you. Send me your email. All right, second winner. I know Biohazard's like, oh, fuck this shit right now. 28. Whoever's 29, I'm sorry. 28 is Anthony. Oh, Kispe, that's you. Cairo, that's you. I mean, I have the Discord username. I don't know if that's you, Cairo. I'm gonna be honest. Kispe got raw. I'm sorry, Kispe. You know, he was so high. Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you guys something right now, alright? Listen. Listen. Everyone listen, just listen closely. We're gonna give away a full trading setup. I think that includes computer, desk, and chair. Don't tell anyone yet, because I'm not supposed to say anything, but I couldn't keep it in. Join the free Discord, and when I announce it, you gotta be there. I'm gonna double check every single, I mean, that one will probably do automated, so I'll double check every single one. But join the free Discord. Join the free Discord. So join the Discord for that. I'll message Anthony. Wait, hold on. Is Anthony even in the Discord, bro? We might have to hold on. Let me not make anyone excited. Okay, he's in the Discord, yes. Oh, this guy was so nice too, bro. He messaged me saying like, "Oh man, I was like having a hard time, blah blah. I didn't know what to do." We had like a nice conversation. He got 3 accounts too, so okay. Um, Sweet. All right. So join the giveaway. We're gonna announce that really. I mean, join the Discord. We're gonna announce that really big giveaway eventually. Um, Finally we managed to catch a nice win. It feels nice to win, but it doesn't feel nice to win. But it feels nice that I managed to manage my risk throughout the week, and you know, we're still alive now. You know, we get to fight another day. Just keep trusting it. Hopefully next week's good as well. The link isn't announced yet. Oh, for my Discord, it's in bio. For TikTok, it's in bio. You probably want to go to Instagram or YouTube though and just get it from there because TikTok doesn't let you open. Someone said I got short off the IFEG you entered off of. You just entered too early, bro. That's all. I wouldn't have taken it right here. I wanted to wait till like 10:30 idea, closer to 10:30. There was also a couple things to look at. Yeah, we got an inversion here, but it's really weak with 2 wicks and ES never inverted. So I'm looking at this at the same time. The same fair value gap. ES never inverted. So I'm a little bit skeptical. So that's why I'm just being a little bit patient. There's also good risk to reward to my target. So I don't mind if this goes a little bit lower. I was waiting. If the next candle came down like this, I said, you know what? It's probably going to go. We can catch good risk to reward, right? So then I trust it. I'm waiting. And then we put in an SMT. Now I'm like, okay, now if we roll over, I know that this is going to inverse on both and it's probably going to go to my target. Then I enter on this candle. Do I have to wait for a retest? No, I don't care. Well, I don't have to wait for a retest. I know where it's going to go, and I still get like, now obviously we didn't get 3R exactly, but we got pretty good risk reward. My fill was somewhere in this candle. On my actual account, it was actually even better. So it's all about risk reward. Someone was saying, why don't you wait for the OB to get tapped? Why would I wait for the OB to get tapped? For what purpose? To try to get the perfect entry with the perfect risk to reward? I don't need that, you know? Honestly, so many people got something last night, Biohazard. I got so many messages. Take care, Kispe. So join the Discord. When we announce that bigger giveaway, be prepared for that. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Or shit, I'll see you guys Monday, I guess. So till next time, peace. Peace, peace, peace.